I'm Nora.
Nice to meet you.
This is Jeff, my husband.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, we get started. Nora called me and said that there's a gambling problem with you that's affecting your relationship and your home life, so if you just want to tell me a little bit more about that, or...
I don't think there's that big of a problem. I don't see the problem in what's happening at all.
No?
Nope.
Okay. And you definitely think there is a problem.
Absolutely, there is a problem.
Yeah, and you just want help right away because... Okay, so how often does this gambling occur?
Not more than 2 to 3 times a week. That's it.
Actually, a little bit more than that.
You would say every other night?
Right, every other night
disagree.
at least.
Okay. And is there a lot of money that's spent? Is it just small amounts?
Kind of whatever I can get my hands on.
More money coming out of our account than going in.
Okay, now what are your jobs like? Do you have fairly good paying jobs?
I'm currently employed at 2 high schools.
Okay, what do you do there? Do you teach?
No, I'm the janitor at both.
Janitor, okay. And
I'm a nurse.
okay, but it's good. So now is it affecting your work life also as far as work?
There's a few nights where I'll call out because I was out gambling too late, but because I've lost track of time or something like that. But not often, I think. I mean, the boss has brought it to my attention, but
Right.
That's news to me.
it just happened a few weeks
Mm-hmm.
ago.
And now, do you lose a lot? Do you lose a lot of money?
Depends
Yes.
on the night.
Depends on the night. So would you say that? I mean, you have proof of how much money.
Right. We have a joint account, so I can see what is
Right.
taken out.
Now, if you win money, you just go play again and spend it, and then probably either lose,
When I start winning, and I get the high feeling, and I just keep going.
and then you might lose it once in a while.
Some nights,
Yeah.
that's the game.
Well, it's addicting, so I mean that's understandable. But does it affect the home life, like what goes on at home? If you're not home,
I don't think so.
no.
It absolutely does.
Yeah. In what way? With the kids? Are the kids involved?
We have 2 sons,
Okay. What are their ages?
14 and 12.
Okay. And how does it affect those 2 boys?
I don't think there's a problem. I think I'm very close with my 2 boys.
Well, they notice when you're not at their basketball games every weekend.
What, once or twice?
No, more than that.
Okay, so they clearly know what's going on there at the age where they know what gambling is, but if there's no father figure around every other night and they know that you're being left alone, I mean, they're probably understanding that there is a problem going on and they know what gambling is and where it takes place, so I think that they need this, for their sake and also yours, that the problem does need to be taken care of. But if you just want to tell me more, like, do you spend time with the family, especially, do you have dinner?
They notice around dinner time that he's not there, and they ask why.
I try to make it every night.
Okay.
I honestly do try to make it every night.
You should be there every night.
Okay. Now, how did this gambling start? Did it start recently? Did it start a few years ago?
A few years ago, me and my couple of good buddies back from all the way in high school, we used to get together, have a few poker nights.
Okay.
We escalated it a little bit more. The older we got, the more money we made. And
Okay.
got to a point where I would actually start taking some money from them and gambling it and losing it sometimes. And it ruined our friendship, and I no longer talk to any of them.
Because you couldn't pay them back? Is that
I
what
could not.
happened? Okay, so did they ever, hold this grudge to you that you had to pay them back ever, or did they just forget about it?
A few of them would hold grudges to me and constantly get back to me, saying, you owe me this, you owe me that, and I would say I'm working on it. And
Now, does she know
Usually
about
never
that?
got
Is
to it.
that...
I mean, I don't know the extent to some of this, but I know that he's not friends with some of his old
Right,
friends
yeah.
anymore, and why.
Okay. Now, emotionally, is there a reason why?
It's kind of like when I'm there and I'm gambling and I'm playing the games and I'm hitting the slots, I don't really feel anything, and I get that high feeling, and I get in the zone. And
So there's no emotionally reason you're not depressed, you're not trying to get away from home.
I think he's hiding from something. I think he's just trying to get away.
Okay. So clearly this has gotten to a point where help is definitely needed. So, I mean, I definitely think that after today, you should maybe realize that family is more important and that this addiction needs to stop. But what I would like to do for after today is maybe refer a couple of groups where there are people who have the same addiction problem, because this isn't just, you know, drinking or smoking or drug. This is an actual addiction. This happens to a lot of people. So what I probably will do is get a counsel group for you, or one-on-one counsel, however you prefer it, and I get those contacts for you. Call home, get an update, and if you want to come meet back with me, that's fine. But as far as right now, I'm gonna get some groups set up for you, or one-on-one counsel, and if that's okay with you.
I'd like that. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we did pretty well today, and I'm glad you came in. So I know it was hard, but I think is what we both needed, right?
Right.
Okay, so I think it was a pretty good day. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.